6,174 is the weirdest, the strangest, and the most fascinating number of them all. And in this video, I'm going to show you why. Hi everyone, it's Tom, aka The Maths Man, and as you can see, I'm sat here in my car, and today I'm making a slightly more unusual video. So I'm sat here about to go into school, but I've just watched a video on Instagram that has just blown my mind, and it's to do with this number 6,174. And hopefully today what I'm going to do is I'm going to recreate that video, and if you find maths as interesting and as fascinating as I do at times, then hopefully you will enjoy it too. But before we get going today, if you already know what is so special about 6,174, then get down into the comments and tell me, where did you find out about that? Because I have been teaching 13 years and I just did not know this. And honestly, my mind has just been blown. Anyway, let's get to it. So what is so special about 6,174? I promise you, give me 2 or 3 minutes of your time and this will amaze you. So to start this off, I am going to pick a random number, a random 4-digit number. So 9, 2, 1, 8. So there I've just picked a random 4-digit number. Now, what I've got to do with that 4-digit number is I've got to arrange it in descending order. So the 9, then the 8, then the 2, then the 1. And then what I've got to do is I've got to subtract the same digits, but this time ascending. So 1, 2, 8, 9. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a simple subtraction question. And I'm left with 8,532. Doesn't seem very special right now, does it? But I promise, keep watching. So with the final answer, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to arrange the digits in descending order. So it's actually already in descending order. So 8, 5, 3, 2. And then I'm going to arrange the same digits again in ascending order. So it's just 2, 3, 5, 8. And again, I'm going to do a simple subtraction. And look at what answer I got. I got 6,174. Now, what is absolutely unfathomable about the number 6,174, if you pick any 4 digits, so any 4-digit number, as long as it has 3 different digits. So if I pick the number 2,221, this wouldn't work. If I pick the number 2,000, this wouldn't work. But as long as you have at least 3 digits that are different, so let's say 4,231, okay, then it will work. You will always, using this system, you will always end up with 6,174. Now let's have a look at this, because this is even more amazing. So now we've got 6,174. Let's see what happens if I arrange those numbers. So 6,174. Let's investigate what happens now then if I arrange those into descending order. So 7, 6, 4, 1, and then 1, 4, 6, 7. So again, I'm just going to do a simple takeaway. Six, 1, 7, 4, and it just gets stuck in this just perpetual loop, and it just keeps going back to 6174. It's just this perpetual loop that keeps going. So if you want to try this at home, you've got to pick a 4-digit number, any 4-digit number, as long as there is 3 different digits in there. So examples that would be okay, 1071. So we have 1 and 1, which is repeated twice, but there are 3 different digits. Here, the same thing. We've got 2773. We have a repeated digit, but there are at least 3 different digits. Now, if you do this and you follow the same pattern of just arranging the numbers in ascending and descending order and subtracting it, you will always get 6,174 in a maximum of 8 turns. So depending on which number you pick, it might take you 8 times of going through the same process before you end up with the number 6174. But eventually, if you've done everything right and your calculations are right, you will always get 6,174. And the last thing, if you are interested, this was discovered by an Indian maths genius. Okay, sorry if I get the pronunciation or the spelling of his name wrong, but he was called Kaprekar. Okay, and this is called Kaprekar's constant. Okay, and he was the guy who figured this all out. Now, believe it or not, there is actually another constant, a 3-digit constant, which I will post on my Instagram channel. So if you aren't already a subscriber over there or a follower, go over there and follow, and you'll see what the 3-digit constant is. If you did like this video and you were amazed by this, just like I was, then I think it deserves a like and a subscribe.